Hey, it's Jono from Radio Plays It In. We're in Cape Town, and guess who I've got? Morgan Visser.
Hi!
The Morgan Visser song, I Do, has just dropped. Now, there is another song. What is the name of that song?
Butterflies Will Follow.
Yes. That has been out already since about 2024, is that right?
Yes, the end of 24. It was released on my dad's birthday.
Yes.
For him. Yeah.
And now I Do doing all the things on social media, on radio stations are latching on.
Yay.
It's all over the streaming apps. So us, while we were in Cape Town, we had to have Morgan Visser
Yes.
sit down with Plays It In and myself and chat about it. So Morgan, tell us a bit about how you got into this. Has this always been a love for you? Have you always done this?
Yes, actually, I've been performing since I was a little baby. I sang before I spoke. That was like the starter of it. My mom, she was a vocal coach when I was a little baby.
That always helps.
And that helped a lot. And then I was very shy, so I didn't sing in front of people. And then I was put into lessons when I was about 11. And then from there, my coach was like, you're going into competitions. It's the only way to build your confidence. And from there, it just kept going up. And I booked my first professional gig at Cafe Rue when I was 15.
Wow.
And I do 3 or 4 a year ever since.
That is absolutely amazing. So how did you get your first single out? How does that process work in terms of, okay, now I can sing, now I have a guitar, but how do I get this recorded?
How do I get it?
Yeah.
So I did a show for a women's safe house.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a radio presenter there from Zone Radio, and he sent my YouTube channel link to Daniel Barron.
Oh, wow.
And Daniel Barron reached out and said that he wanted to work with me, and he gave us a great discount. And we just basically did it long distance because he was in Joburg. So we just did it like that. I wrote what I could, sent to him. He would put stuff together, send it back to me, see if we liked it. And then we just got it out.
And then you had song.
And then I had a song.
And then the process from now I have this song, so here's my song.
Yeah.
Now how do I get it to you? How do I get to the song? Do you have to now apply to Spotify, sign up?
Yes, so it's
then
the
you pump it yourself.
the Sampra, DistroKid.
Yeah.
DistroKid is what we did everything through. It just puts it on all of the streaming platforms that you want it to be on. But there's a lot that we had to learn for the first one.
Definitely.
It's a very stressful process.
And then it's kind of up to you. Now I've got to do social media.
Yeah, now you got to market. And I am probably one of the most awkward people you'll meet. So me in front of a camera, I get very...
Well, you're
the marketing is stressful.
Doing a very good job of hiding that.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did try.
So, obviously something you've done has worked. The social media is where maybe my algorithm is very South African focused.
Yes,
but you popped onto my page.
Oh, that's
and I'm
so
like,
cool. That's so crazy.
I even get I don't know if you can see it, the friesen. It's called friesen when you get that, like...
The goosies.
Yes, the goosies. And when I first heard that song, I heard a snippet of it, and you were like coming out on the whatever date, and I'm like, when is the song coming out?
When is it coming?
Yeah, and then it dropped.
Yeah.
And then since then, what is it? It must have just been like a whirlwind for you, because I've seen your social media after.
It's been crazy. I've had lots of interviews. I've had lots of different radio play and all of that. I just signed up with Hello Media, and we're doing a 30-day campaign, which is really cool. So I'll be shooting a lot more content and releasing more, so hopefully it gets onto people's pages a little more.
That's exactly what
than it
definitely
is now. Yeah.
And your style of music now, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a musical connoisseur, but I can pick up when something's a banger. That's all I can do. But your song, with the first song, and I Do, sound a little different.
So different.
Is that intentional?
Yeah, it's like my 3 separate personalities hiding in my head. The one was for my dad after he passed away.
Yes.
And then this song, I didn't think I was going to go in this direction with it, but my fiance Jared, he is a metalhead. He loves rock music, and I was like, if I'm going to write a love song for him, I want it to be something that he would want on his playlist, even if I'm not the one who wrote it, or if it wasn't me.
Yes.
I wanted it to be like for him, like tailored to him. And I ended up just falling in love with the punk side of it, the rock side of it. So.
And those lyrics, did you write them?
I did, with Amy Chasink, so it was a nice 50-50.
Amy Chasink, I will just say, a side note, is also a friend of Plays It In's.
Oh, amazing.
Similar vibe. I picked up on Feels Like I'm Zanzi.
Oh, she's
and then
amazing.
Spoke to her. We did an interview with her on the phone, and she mentioned Pretty Loud.
Yes.
Which we're going to get into now, because
So
it is actually loud.
Yeah, it's very
Pink, very
so much. It's even on my bottle and my bag.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you're obviously a part of that movement. I've seen you in videos with Amy.
Yes.
Tell us about Pretty Loud.
So Pretty Loud is just the most amazing female collective. And it's all about supporting you, getting you prepared for the industry, I think, also above all else. There's co-writing days, so you can learn how to write by yourself and with a group. Industry Q&As where they get people from all over the world. We've had like Universal execs and Jules from Good Luck come in, and they tell us their experience and give us advice, and we can ask questions, and it's just such a great place to learn and be connected, but also just be supported.
Yes.
So I love it.
And it's obviously, and again, it's a female-driven, and for female.
It's by ladies, for ladies.
And
absolutely.
That's another thing that I'm into. Is I believe that females and women in general get this like the raw deal a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Even my wife will tell you that. I believe that women are underrated and actually are, I'm gonna say it, superior.
Yes,
and
thank you.
There's a reason I say that, and I'm actually going to say it, whether we use it or cut it, it's one of those things, is you give a woman something, and she creates something, gives it back to you.
Yeah.
You give a woman ingredients, she gives you a meal. You give a woman a house, she gives you a home.
Yes.
And men especially do not understand that. So you give women music, and look what she does with it.
And look what you can do with it, exactly.
Who are your influences in music?
Oh, I
can hear a couple, but I'm not sure.
So I think I take it song by song, because what I listen to isn't necessarily what I sing live. So there's songs that I like to listen to but wouldn't sing. So like I listen to metal music and I listen to rock music, but I don't sing that much of it.
So do I.
But I love Whitney Houston. I really love Whitney Houston.
It's funny how we latch on, because Whitney Houston is one of my greatest. Like don't insult Whitney in front of me, please.
Oh yeah, no, I'm the same. I'm the same. I used
Aretha Franklin.
I had on that little, those old TVs with the massive box attached to the bottom of it, and I used to put in our DVD of Whitney Houston's greatest hits with the music videos, and I would just sit. I was like 8 years old.
Yes.
And I would just sit and stare and learn the words and learn some of the choreography.
Yes.
And then I did a big swap over to burlesque. So Christina Aguilera.
I see a bit of burlesque in some of your videos.
Yes, yeah.
And we'll talk about that too, because I believe there's a show.
Yes, I do have a show coming up. I have a Meet Me at the Movies show at Cafe Rue on the 29th of April. It's basically just blending music and movies into one, and then I'll have the scenes from the movie projected behind me.
Nice. For those of us who don't know, and are maybe not from Cape Town, and we want to see you, where is Cafe Rue? Cafe Rue is in Noordhoek, in the Noordhoek Farm Village. What a setting. It's so beautiful. It is so. It's one of my favorite venues. It's cozy and it's home. And it's your first, isn't it? So you'll always have something, because when you were 15, you said that was your first performance. That was my first one. It'll always have something for you. I don't think I feel more comfortable anywhere, like as comfortable as I feel like Cafe Rue. And just describe the setting for us. So you get the outside and the inside venues. I usually do the inside because I do nighttime shows. And then it's got like a little stage with like this. Got like the stage in the corner, and then it's the whole restaurant on the inside. So people come in, they have their dinner, there's a candlelight and there's soft light on me, and have they just arrived to dinner and Morgan Visser, or I've booked to see Morgan Visser? It's booked to see me. So with the inside venue, it is only people who have paid to be. And does that, as an up and coming, would you consider yourself up and coming? Yes, definitely. Does that, as an up and coming artist, make you go, I hope I fall, I hope I fall, I hope I fall? Yes. Every time I'm like, we have to push the marketing, because you gotta have people, you gotta have bums in seats. Definitely. And even if they're the same people, it's still, I feel also every performance is still an opportunity to learn. Definitely. Even if it's the same place in front of the same people. I can always learn new ways to interact with the crowd, or how to move on the stage. Or it is about reading the room, isn't it? Yes, yeah. But hopefully, based on what people know about Morgan Visser, they would know, okay, I'm coming to see Morgan Visser because of X. Because of this, yeah. Yes, I've chosen. Yeah. I've done so many different shows. I've done shows where it's just me doing covers. I did a tribute for my dad.
I did a full burlesque show at Cafe Rue. It was a full cabaret and
a bit of Lady Marmalade and that.
Yeah, a whole little with a little tassel and a corset and.
And then that's a one-woman show.
And that, yes, I've only ever done one-woman shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now tell us before we end this interview, coming up as Cafe Rue, is there anything else? The music at the movies, what that show?
Meet Me at the Movies.
Meet Me at the Movies.
I can tell you this now. My boss won't mind, it's fine. I don't have an exact, it is an exclusive. I don't have an exact date yet, but in June I will be doing another show at the Cork Bay Theatre, which is very exciting. I work for the Cork Bay Theatre, so for them to ask me is a very big deal and very special to my heart. So,
and what can people expect from a show like that?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay, so for now you'll arrive.
I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I know I want to do something completely new. Maybe a tribute of some kind to an artist, maybe.
Okay. Because currently, as Morgan Visser, the singer, you've got 2 songs. 2
of my own songs.
And where is there an album in the pipeline?
Hopefully. I think it would be a good idea for me to get some ideas first. But I think also I'll just be focusing more on it next year. This year is a lot of wedding planning.
Yes.
Not much time for the writing and being in studio. So gigging where I can, staying busy with work.
When is the wedding?
The 3rd of October.
This year?
Yeah.
And
very soon.
You are doing that. Is there a nice venue?
Yes, we are getting married at McPherson's in Tableview. It is, it's such a beautiful venue.
I love me some northern suburbs.
Oh, it's so stunning, and there's like this back garden area where you take like your formal pictures, and you've literally just got a straight shot of Table Mountain right behind you, and it's just all of this greenery coming up behind you, and then Table Mountain.
And then the song so I Do Walking You Down the Aisle, no?
No, but it will be played a lot
just
at
make
the reception.
People, just automatically recite it.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll do that as my vows. And I'll just be like, and hit that track.
Yeah.
And then I'll stand there and stare at him during
2
the
more
ceremony.
days till I kiss your face. How long did it take you to write that song? It feels like it took seconds.
3 days.
Okay, that is short.
2 days.
That's short in terms of songwriting.
Yes.
Because I know of artists who have taken 3 weeks to write a song, and that to me doesn't feel natural.
It was. I think also I got lucky with this one because the I Do is based on a poem that I wrote for Jared when we were very early in our relationship, called Walking Dream. Skin so tan, he's a walking dream.
Okay.
And I brought the poem with me and I was like, do you think we could use this? And Amy and I pretty much just based it off of that. So it was very quick, and then it was just a day in production, and then the wait for the mix and the master. So it went very quickly.
I think it would when it is that. I don't know what the word is. Trying to think of, like, authentic.
Yes.
It's just already done, and it comes out. Boom.
There we go. Yeah.
All done.
I was so shocked. We were like, okay, and that's the last line. And Amy and I looked at each other like, are we sure?
Yeah. Can't we add one more?
Are we sure there should be maybe more? And then you think about how long it needs to be for radio. So we were like, okay, let's cut it now. There's always more to say in the future.
Okay, so you had it actually longer.
There was a little bit of a longer version.
So would you ever release this? I want to call it uncut, maybe a demo, whatever.
I don't know. I think I could maybe do like a little segment with like some of the original lyrics that we ended up changing, which I think could be cute.
Alternative version.
Yeah, there was just different lyrics that we were playing with. So I think there's 2 different versions, if I'm not mistaken. But I think the final is definitely my favorite.
I can't imagine how you would perfect it.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Or make it more. It is perfect, but how to change it?
I really am, and that's not something. It's not something I find easy to say. Is like saying that I'm proud of myself. But I'm very, very proud of myself for this one.
And you really, really should be.
Thank you.
Morgan Visser, thank you so very much.
Thank you for
Morgan
having
Visser.
me.
I'm so glad we managed to catch up.